we're going to be looking at the early origins, the history, important events, political influences, and how advancing modernity have all affected Sikh musical heritage.
The Sikh Gurus not only introduced the music and the tunes, but also the musical instruments, which were very, very much required for the desired results on the listeners. Most of the instruments related with Guru Nanak.
The jori, it has a deeper sound than a tabla, very much like the pakawaj. So the whole point of having a deeper sound is the lower the resonance, the more chance there is for the atoms within us to also resonate at that same frequency.
Taus. The literal meaning is peacock, and it's often said that this instrument is so wonderfully melodious it can take you to a complete heavenly state.
My taus is the paintbrush of my soul.
Raag is to be felt. Raag is emotional attribute or emotional grammar to punctuate Guru's Shabad.
The first Anglo-Sikh War was fought between the Sikh Kingdom and the East India Company between 1845 and 1846. It had a major impact, especially on education, the arts, and music.
What empire did was to actually reconstruct the mind. And once people have entered into that mode of meaning making, they can't see that they were once attached to another mode of meaning making.
ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਬਾਬ ਤੇ ਜੋੜੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਦੋਂ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ.
The harmonium came to India in the late 19th century. By 1913, India had become the world's richest market in the manufacturing and production of the harmonium.
The majority, 99.9% of the shabads that I hear, the kirtan that I hear, is not done the way that the Guru prescribed.
शब्द इदां गाओ कि किसी ਨੂੰ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ.
ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे। ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे। अंतर बसे न बाहर जाए, अंतर बसे न बाहर जाए, अमृत छोड़ काहे बिख खाए, अमृत छोड़ काहे बिख खाए, अमृत छोड़ काहे बिख खाए, अमृत छोड़ काहे बिख खाए। ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, ऐसा ज्ञान जपो मन मेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे, बहुत जागे साचे तेरे। चाकर होए जल थल महियल रब रहया सोए 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 ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे लोग जाकर साचे खेले लोग जाकर साचे खेले हम नहीं चंगे बुरा नहीं कोई हम नहीं चंगे बुरा नहीं कोई प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे लोग जाकर साचे खेले लोग जाकर साचे खेले ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे लोग जाकर साचे खेले लोग जाकर साचे खेले लोग जाकर साचे खेले ऐसा ज्ञान जप हो मन मेरे to our dear mind Guru is conversing with it's a very personal conversation between the mind and the soul. The Guru is showing us the path by being it. In the conversation, Guru is telling us this is how you do it. This is how you're supposed to do. This is the way. Guru is guiding us. And Guru is guiding us how to be in love. Guru, as in the title of the Shabad, it is Suhee, Raag Suhee. And in the title of the Shabad there is Mahla Pehla. This is Guru Nanak Ji's process. And he gives us a protocol to follow, Guru Nanak Ji. That this is also one way you need to converse with your mind so that healing can happen. Yeah? So that we are not kind of lost when it comes to that concept of Ik Onkar, the oneness. Oneness. First, you need to focus on the physical body, mind, and soul. They arrive at this non-duality platform. They're not pointing fingers at each other saying you are wrong or you are right. Guruji is sharing with us his wisdom. This is in Sangat with Shabad. Through our focus, we attain Guru Prasad. We seek light from Guru. We thrive from Guru's life. That how did Guru did this? What are the secrets that Guru Nanak Sahib had such a phenomenal, amazing life? How did he manage to do it? Because I'm impressed, I'm really gobsmacked, amazed by how Guru Nanak Ji is living his life. So therefore, I follow his footprints. It's not the Guru Nanak Ji came to me and said, you got to do this. No. I chose to follow the footprints of Guru Nanak Ji because it makes so much sense to me. I don't know. It will make similar sense for you or you. You want to seek from Guruji, it's up to you. I cannot make you Sikh by force. And you cannot inherit Sikhi because you're born in a person who believed in Guru Nanak Sahib and was seeking from Guru. If you want to become doctor, you're going to have to study. We understand that much, right? If you want to become doctor, then what do you have to do? Study. If you're born in the house of a doctor, does it automatically becomes that you
have to work for it?
You have to work for it. So it's no different in the world of Sikhi too. You have to go to Guru and you must find your why. You must find why do you seek help from Guru Nanak Ji, Guru Angad Sahib, Guru Amar Das, Guru Ram Das, Guru Arjan Sahib, Guru Har Gobind Sahib, Guru Har Rai Sahib, Guru Sri Har Krishan Sahib, Guru Tegh Bahadur Maharaj, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Where there is incredible people. Their wisdom is there. We read and we feel. It's not just the word of wisdom is written and we read it and we understand. It doesn't work in Sikhs like this. Sri Guru Granth Sahib is a living Guru for the one who's a seeking, because there is a concept called Gurmukhi as it came from the mouth of Guru. For example, if I am reading this Shabad, Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad Suhee Mahla Pehla Kar Duja. As a seeker, the Guru many times repeated this for me to know that there is a Mangal at the top. When we tuned our tools, our yantras, these instruments, then as a dandaut, as a prayer, as a bow, we play the shan. We play the shan to get settled, synchronize, be tuned, and we tune with Guru's concept. So the first things, we play shan. Then the Mangalacharan set by the Guru. And when we look into concepts like this Shabad have Mangalacharan on top. Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad. This ultimate technique so that we can turn our life into a sweet, sweet, sweet life. This technique of oneness given by whom? To us? Guru Nanak Sahib. This is his wisdom. But because Mangal at the top is short, but normally it's Ek Onkar Satnam Karta Purkh Nirpao Nirvairu Akal Murat Ajuni Sabham Gur Prasad. That's the full Mangalacharan. But here Guruji says Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad. Then the adlib comes. Sirlekh Suhee Mahla Pehla Kar Duja. So there is a change. There are many shabads before this shabad in Raag Suhee. So there is a change appearing. That change is not that mood has changed. This is how it becomes Gurumukhi. So real that Guru, every single point, Guru is telling us what is changing. So when you see Mangalacharan on top, there is going to be change. So keep this in mind while we are seeking from Guru. When we try to be in a Sangat with the Guru, there are things like must understand there is a Mangalacharan on top, therefore there is a change. And change is here. Kar Duja. Otherwise, Suhi is, there's a 20 odd rags prior to this. So when you will see the end of the Shabad, right at the end of the Shabad, you will feel like there's like 4, then it will be like 1, and then there will be 2 lines and it will say like 27. So this is in the chapter of Raag Suhee, the Shabad. It's not that Suhi's chapter is changed, but there's this first Shabad of Kar Duja. Because we went into musical world, because a lot of people are doing this through the performances, because although we want to be entertained, but still at the same time we are caught up in this world of entertainment. Therefore we overlook these things. When Guru Arjan Sahib was setting this up, when Guru Nanak Ji was wandering around on this planet, when Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj was present physically, and before 1900s, like 120 years ago, if you look before that, you will see a very different format of Kirtan. So in past 120 years, things changed. British did change things. So we used to have a gram and murchana system. Gram is made by selected shrutis, mean emotional signatures. When selective emotions have been brought in, and then they are punctuated. They've been like, there's a rule called murchana. They've been punctuated that this is a grah or kar, this is amsa, this is samvadi, this is nyas, this is anuvadi and vivadi. And probably many of us thinking, never heard of this, what is this? Because we looked into Vishnu Narayan Patkhande's concept, the thought system, the time of the rags, the notes of the rag. And we lost our why? Why a note like Ma is very important in Suhi, or why Sa is the second most important? Why? We're not thinking about it because there's no need, according to Pathkhande, there's no need for these things. Just play music. And that music have disconnected us from Gurumukhi. This modern music after 1900 disconnected us from being in a Sangat with Guru and hearing it, feeling it exactly the way Guru Sahib said.
At that time, when Pathkhande, he came out with his knowledge and stuff and was influencing people, the people who were doing Kirtan at the time, didn't they stand up for what is right?
So we were under the British rule nearly more than 50 years. Very incredible question. Thank you. So what they did when they captured us, when they captured the Punjab, so first thing they did, shut down the schools. Shut down all the provisions were doing these things because they wanted to control. And they had to re-educate. So 3 generations. Remember, if you have watched the documentary, there are experts talking about that there are 3 generations. So if you haven't watched it, you guys did, but you forgot. Look into this again. This documentary, Sikh Musical Heritage, the Untold Story. And you will find out when Sikhs, they lost their land to British, the very first thing the British shut down was the education. Very first thing we lost was what? Education. So the way we processed things, the way we were, was we started losing that. And in this process, when Pathkhande launched his, what British will understand, or East India Company, or this modern new meaning-making system will understand, people didn't even know. Yes, there was a hoo-ha, there was a problem, there was some people like Rabindranath Tagore and all of these people were still making a noise. But that noise quickly disappeared. By 1920s, harmonium was prominent feature, which killed, completely silent, the ancient mechanism of Gram and Murchana. A new system evolved called thought system. Thought system. It is a system. But because we overlooked, because we were not bothered, we are not looking into it. We are just eyes closed. Oh, it's all about reading the Guru's Shabad, so do it with love. This is what we think, right? Do it with love. That's what is the most important thing. Yes, I agree. But how do we define what love is? A blind faith is love? It's just not questioning is a love? Or not having yourself in it and giving it? Not putting yourself as a priority. Last time we were talking about Suhi, the people say, I love chicken, and they consume it, right? So the people on planet Earth are a little bit different. So they say, I love this, and they take it and they consume it, they destroy it. They take a bunch of flowers, a bouquet, to their beloved. And the destruction of such a beauty from the nature to express that this is the love. So this understanding of love is very twisted. But Guru Nanak Ji says, Jo to prem khelan ka chao. If you want to actually know what love is, come, but bring your head on your palm. Mean, let go who you are, ego of yours. Truly come, bring your focus. Don't fear. What we are afraid of is death. And when you take your head on your palm, mean you're not afraid. You're just focused and seeking. So in this poetic meter, Guru is encouraging us. And today we are looking into Suhi, Guru Nanak Sahib's blessing. And therefore we must understand how this Shabad flow. When Mangalacharan came in, we need to be alarmed that there is a change. And here is the change, Karduja. Karduja is Kumudvanti. It is like have you ever seen lotus? Around the lotus, usually it is a muddy water. There's a lot of mosquitoes, there's a lot of bugs, there's a lot of buzzing noise, and there's a lot of smell too. But the lotus is incredible, amazing. It stands alone, even in this mud. Even in all of this buzz rush. But when you look at the lotus, you can't look anywhere else. It's so hypnotic. So when you are in love like this, you be you, Babaji says. Like lotus, don't get influenced that he doesn't do it. We get caught into correcting others. But it's not about others. It's what is between me and my Guruji, between you and Guru Sahib, between you and Guru Nanak Sahib. If there's anybody else in between you, you're not going to have a first-hand experience.
I feel like sometimes, like, if like siblings have arguments and like people have arguments, then they feel like they have to correct others because maybe someone's acting out of order.
Maybe. But here, let's go within ourselves. Mind and soul, they are like siblings. Mind will sometime, or soul will sometime, will act out of order. But how do we correct them? How do we bring the change? How do we again reinstall that oneness? That is what Guru Nanak Ji is teaching us. And here he used Raag Suhee. When you're in love, when mind and soul are one, they feel the love and care and respect. They lose their identities. And this oneness is the key, like a Kumudvanti. Suhi, like a lotus. Make sure nothing breaks this connection. This feeling, this focus of love when you give. When you give. Like I saw this a clip sent by somebody that the baby deer was crossing a river. A baby deer. And the crocodile was zooming in. The mother deer saw that. What she did, she came in between the baby and the crocodile. That is a love and Kumudvanti. She was sure as a mother to protect that offspring. She came in and gave it all. I mean, she didn't exist. She should have been saving her life, running away. There can be other baby, but the love does this. Like Kumudvanti, she's a clear. She stands still, straight, sure. No ifs and buts. And Suhi is displayed. Suhi is about giving. And soul holds the hands of the mind and says, Aisaa Gian Japho man mere. It's not saying, I'm telling you, listen to me. You're not behaving properly. That is not the mood. How is the soul conversing with the mind? When you read Suhee, it is love. Soul is not saying I am right. Saying, my dear mind, let's contemplate. Japho comes from a yogic word called Jap. We have a Bani by Guru Nanak Ji. We call it Japji Sahib, right? Jap. Jap means contemplation. Contemplation is not imagination. Contemplation is a particular process which prepares you to be perfectly through this procedure becoming one, becoming meditation. Contemplation is that process. And let's contemplate on our love, where it didn't matter at all that we lose everything, but still it was very important that you protect and give. Aisaa Gian Japho man mere. Man mere. Is it clear?
Yes.
My dear one, my mind. You know, when you say my sister, there in this expression there is what? Love, right? In the same way soul is saying what? Aisa. Soul will elaborate on it. It's talking about that our understanding, the knowledge. Aisaa Gian, what we gathered. Japho, contemplate on that, what we gathered. Oh my dear mind. And soul says to mind, O bahut chakar saache kere. So soul speaks to mind, says what? Ho voho is not hovo. Ho voho chakar saache kere. The ultimate reality. You know, dedicate yourself. Chakra is in a context here. Chakra is who willingly surrenders. Chakra is who willingly says, whatever you say, whatever, I'm here to serve you. It's not slavery. It is willingly giving everything, not putting yourself at front.
Is that like what the Panch Pyare did when Guru?
Yeah, there you go. In love, that you give your head, the Panch Pyare, the 5 beloveds of the Guru. Ho vaho, become chakar, that serve the ultimate reality, which is what Creator is. That oneness is the ultimate reality. When mind and soul become one, that light. Ho vaho chakar, dedicate every moment to that process. So contemplate all the knowledge you have and use that to become in service to the Creator. Become that oneness. We were together. You know, in family, sometimes we fall apart, you know, little for momentarily, but love brings us together. If mind is gone a little bit like this, soul with the love brings it back. But remember, Suhee is in Karduja. So the purpose of Karduja here is the whole rag, the mood of love, has got this filter of this being like a lotus. It's beautiful. It is like amazing. It is not here or there, it's very straightforward. And you can't look away. ho woh chakar saache kere. And now, the first reference. Antar vasai na bahar jaye. It is within us, that we want to be one or we not want to be one. It is within you. You know, you guys want to be like a pack or not. You bring your egos and ideology in between and separate and destruct such a powerful union. We lose opportunity physically to understand love. Once we exist, mine, for me, exists, then we can't give. We can't share. We can't serve. And therefore soul says, the Nanakji in Gurumukhi says, sharing experience with us, like the Komodavanti. Let its strength is right there. Like, be like that. But it's not an order. It's with the love. It is with care. It is with the kindest way. It is, you know, you hear when somebody's talking to you in love, and one who's not talking to you in love, you understand. Antar vasai na bahar jaye. This feeling of love is inside you. And the Creator is actually the true love. De da de, le de thak pai. In the Path, you do this every day, right? Every morning. That Creator gives us. And we take. Creator never gets tired. We just consume. What do we give back? Not even gratitude. But to the mind, the soul says that within you, that who created, who blossoms through you from within, who pervades through you, is within you. It doesn't go anywhere. What are you looking for outside? Why are you distracted? Antar vasai na bahar jaye, amrit chhode kahe bikh khaye. It's like, you know, you have given 2 bowls of nectar and poison, and you choose poison. And soul says, you have the knowledge. You know what is what. Why are you distracting? Why you are disconnecting, disappearing into the world of fog? Oh my dear mind. With so much love and focus, the soul calls the mind to that being oneness, to that platform. It's taking the illusions and fears away. If you were making a mistake with the love, I will say, dear, this. Because I care. With the love, I can stop you, right? Soul is doing the same thing. And then in the second reference, Gyan Dhyan Sab koi rave. Gyan is the knowledge we gather. And Dhyan is the focus, the ultimate state of being. When you have the bodies, the people, where we live in other bodies, it's the same mind and soul which lives in you. Is it live in her or me? Or in our dog? Or in those trees? Anything living being. It's the same mind. So focus. You have this knowledge, you know this, that pervades from within. It's a sabhang.
I feel like people's, like, not their soul but their mind, like their mindset could be different, because of different factors in their life, like maybe situations that are troubling them, or like the way they were brought up, they might not have a naturally like positive mindset.
So this is why Guru Nanak Ji made sure our educational system was different. So every Sikh had emotional agility. Every Sikh knew how to feel. Every Sikh knew how to compose their life through the moods, how to build the clock of life. This is what our gurus gave to us. So we can blossom. So we can have an amazing life the way we're supposed to. But yes, the systems and what we call Maya, the outer world, what we see, our senses, our drivers, do sway us away. Badin badeya sab jag pavai. But in nature is a discipline. Don't worry about this. This is meant to happen. If somebody's disconnected, if somebody's culture is different, somebody's language is different, and somebody's not doing things right way, don't lose your grip. It's not about them only. Yes, I really care about the humanity. I want to share everything, but if I don't feel the connection, if I can't connect, if I have not understood what love is, how can I talk about it? So in this structure, the whole world spins. The whole existing beings, their script is written. But you have the knowledge that Kartapur created a curriculum, and everything is happening according to that. But when you know it's Kartapur's doing, why you are disconnecting? Sometimes we want to make a change so bad, we even lose ourselves. So soul is connecting mind to within. If like Kumadwanti, become the lotus, and then all the focus will automatically go on you. Understand how to be in love with you. If you don't love yourself, physical bodies, for example, I say to you, drink a lot of water. But if you don't understand the thermostat when your body says, I need water, and you ignore it, then on other side you say, I love my body. Really? No. Because you're ignoring and you're breaking nature's discipline. And Guruji is making us aware, awakening our senses, our drivers, so that we can be one physically, mentally, and spiritually. And is giving us a mechanism to learn and develop and become. He's preparing, Guru Nanak Ji is preparing us to become. In third reference, Seva kare, socha kar hoye. When we say, I'm in service to humanity, really? What service? What am I offering? My ulterior motives? We say, okay, Guru Nanak Ji says, must nobody goes back to bed, goes to sleep hungry. If you know someone, you make sure you can share your bread. Look after the community. But one doesn't understand that concept, will not look into it. Guruji's blessing from that angle. Well, it's not my responsibility. Government should do it. He should do it. That if you can't feed 100 people, it's okay. Feed one. Do something. That's seva. If you have 2 sandwiches and you can only eat one, find someone rather than throwing that into trash can. Help someone. But it's not only about food. We think that's the only seva left now. Giving somebody money or clothes. Materialistic seva. Physical seva. No, what about mental? And spiritual help. Giving somebody connection, what Suhi is, also is seva. Seva kare. And soul is doing this seva. Says, I'm in your service, my dear, 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 dear mind. So chakar hoye, jal thal mahiyal, rav rehe asoe. If I want to serve actually the Creator, I have to go through this. Because in the water, on the land, and everything is Creator. So whatever good I will do, I will be serving the Creator. If I give you a half of my bread, I'll be sharing that with the Creator. But if I'm not in love with the Creator, if I don't understand, if I'm not connected within me, I won't be able to do it. I'll perform something under fear, not under love. So Nanak Ji's concept from a religious realm changes here. Because people in religion were saying, we are God-fearing people. And Nanak Ji says, God-loving. Become God-loving. Fall in love. He's teaching us. The whole Sikhi is about being in love. But Guruji is teaching us how to do that. This reference, next reference, is amazing. Especially, hum nahi change, for me especially. But because in love, when it comes like about me and you, things goes wrong. And Guruji is sharing with us the concept from the outer world. Hum nahi change, bura nahi koi. When you reach that state, that mindset, that I'm not good, not mean that I'm bad. It's not written like that I am bad. No. But I'm not good. Not that, amazing, that superstar. No. Bura nahi koi. And nobody is a bad. So there's a balance. Hum nahi change, bura nahi koi. When you reach that, Pranavat Nanak tare soe. In that's the first realm of love. And you get through the situation. It becomes your superpower. Next time you want to check your love, is come out of good and bad thing. That I'm good, I'm right, that person is wrong. Nothing is right. Come out of right and wrong. So being in Suhi, application of Kar, Duja, Guru Nanak Ji's Shabad, and we follow Rahao, then first reference. Rahao, second Pada. Rahao, third. And Rahao, fourth. And to make sure we are doing it right, then we see the numbers. That this is the first Shabad of Kar, Duja and Raag Suhee by Guru Nanak Sahib. And it is total 27 Shabad in Sri Guru Sahib. Yeah. So it is important. So we not like, sometimes we very quickly see the title. For example, there is a Raag Suhee Kafi in Sri Guru Maharaj, Sri Guru Granth Sahib. So Satguru Ji on title, say Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, then title changes, it says Suhi Kafi. Then after that Shabad, Chale Janam Savar, that Shabad. Then next Shabad say Suhi Mahalla Pehla. But that Shabad is also in Suhi Kafi if you look at the number. That's what Guru does. Guru don't want us to follow. Guru wants us to seek. So Guru will change little things. So you are consciously following what Guru is giving. So there are 3 Shabads in Suhi Kafi. Like that. But if we are not looking at the total number at the end, we can be walked into a doing things the way we thought right, rather than following the whole dimensions of Guru's instructions. So you ready to again to call your love?
Yeah.
And call your mind with the feeling of that love and create that oneness. It's not that mind doesn't love the body or the soul, it does. But it's always, it's always
Fidgety.
Yeah. And we say like, it is good to say I love you, expression of love, right? It comes because it says it strengthens it. Guruji said, Bota kahiye, Bota hoy. If you say it, you manifest. And whatever you manifest becomes reality. And this is why Sikhs say Chardi Kala. You ask a true Sikh, and what will happen? In the true seekers, they will say, how are you doing? Say, Chardi Kala. Yeah. So let's go into the Shabad. Let's feel that Suhee. Let's converse with the mind, and from the soul in the Suhee Kar Duja, what Guru Nanak Ji is sharing with us, let's try to live that moment. कोई रवै बातिन बादिया सब जग पवै 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 ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे वो जागर साचे के वो जागर साचे के सेवा करे सचा कर होए सेवा करे सचा कर होए जल थल बहियल रब रहे सोए जल थल बहियल रब रहे सोए जल थल बहियल रब रहे सोए जल थल बहियल रब रहे ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे वो जागे साचे के वो जागे साचे के हम नहीं चंगे बुरा नहीं कोई हम नहीं चंगे बुरा नहीं कोई प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे ऐसा ज्ञान जब हो मन मेरे वो जागर साचे तेरे वो जागर साचे तेरे वो जागर It is Guru's blessing that we go through this process of Sangat, being with Guru's Shabad, trying to focus, trying to learn little, so the life can become Guru Prasad. And as a seekers, as a Sikhs, Kirtan is the breath of Sikh body Kirtan is which connects us through the sound. We connect with our mind and soul and create that oneness. So it is important for us to understand all of the technical things we can. As I mentioned, Gram and Murchana, the application of a rag in one's life, how does it impact my cognitive behavior? How does it help me to be better? How is it relevant to me? How do I use it? How do I diagnose so that I can shift? How do I repair myself? Through Rag, Guru prepares us so that we can feel it, that wisdom Guru lived. Then when we read that Bani in that structure, the life becomes amazing, the Guru Prasad. And as a Sangat, Sikh Sangat, as the seekers of life, the one who's looking for a better way, the better tomorrow, I request you all to let's start this journey as a Sangat with the mechanism given to us by the Gurus. Exactly that way, Guru's way, Kirtan, Guru's way, the way it is written in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Understanding it, putting our life into it, and with Guru's instruments. The tools by Guru Nanak Sahib, Rabab, Guru Arjan Sahib, Saranda. This is Guru Gobind Singh's instrument, Taus and Dilruba. Let's build a beautiful future. Let's carve our present. Let's build our focus. Let's attain the art of life. Let's have a sound life. Let's go into Kirtan. Let's go through this process to become that Kirtan. Send us an email at info@rajacademy.com and let's start this provision in your Punjabi school, in your Gurudwara where you're going through Gurmukhi or Kirtan process. Let us share this with you, wherever you may be, in Russia or in Sudan or India or wherever you are. In America, Canada, it doesn't really matter. We'll come to you. And let's build this Sangat through Kirtan. Looking forward to see you all again soon. Till then, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Majh ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
I've always wondered about the history and heritage of the instrumentation within Sikh music. And as we look around today, I cannot seem to find enough examples of our traditional instruments, and it makes me wonder what changed and why. We're going to be looking at the early origins, the history, important events, political influences, and how advancing modernity have all affected Sikh musical heritage.
The majority, 99.9% of the Shabads that I hear, the Kirtan that I hear, is not done the way that the Guru prescribed.
शब्द कीर्तन गाओ, एक किस्म भुलेखा ही ना पवे महाराज जी।